very important one. Walk away from things or people that don't serve you. Because I'll tell you one incident about me. So there was this time when I was really skinny and people used to tell me like, oh my god, you're so skinny, why don't you eat? You're gonna fly away, you're a matchstick. So many things people have said to me, and it used to make me feel bad. I used to tell myself, oh my god, I'm not looking beautiful because I'm so thin. Hi guys, welcome back to Metanoia. This is Mona Lisa, and for today's video I wanted to share 24 lessons from a 24-year-old. Yay! I'm 24 and I was supposed to release this video a while ago. My birthday was on January and I was supposed to release it right after it, but somehow I couldn't. But the lessons persist, so I'm gonna share it with you. Time runs so fast and I'm already 24. It feels a little bit weird, but before I dive right into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and expect some awesome coming your way. On this channel we talk about lifestyle, fashion, motivation, challenge videos and so much more. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the number one lesson that I want to give to everybody out there: give something to yourself on your birthday. I cannot emphasize this enough, how important this is to make yourself feel important, to make yourself feel good on your birthday. So yeah, give yourself a gift. I gave myself a cute dress. I'm going to show you that. A cute dress and a bracelet, which I bought from Very Lush, and the bracelet was from Accessorize. I felt happy when it arrived and it wasn't amazing. I always gift myself something or the other on my birthday. So yeah, this year I did that. Number two lesson: self-love is important. It's the absolute important thing that one can have in their life. It's a long journey. I will not say that it's easy. I will not say that self-love is something you can just get overnight. But with a little practice, with a little enthusiasm to love yourself, you can achieve that. Self-love is not about, going out dating guys or doing whatever you want. It's also about addressing what you're feeling emotionally, and I think that is the most important part for anybody. So yeah, self-love is important. The third lesson is stop trying to figure out life, because you can't. You can plan out stuff, you can make a schedule, organize stuff, but you can't figure out life. So stop trying. Life is happening right now and live in the moment. Right now nothing is happening. Whatever you're doing right now, that is all that is happening. So yeah, stop trying to figure it out, because life unfolds in unexpected ways. Lesson 4 that I learned over the years is practice the attitude of gratitude. Whenever I feel sad or lonely, or if I'm like drowning in negative thoughts, I always tell myself what I'm grateful for, and it immediately switches my mindset. So yeah, if you're feeling upset or if you're feeling down, go ahead and write down 10 things that you're grateful for and leave a comment below to let me know whether it changed your mind or not. Lesson number 5 that I learned is sometimes it's okay to feel sad. I think that without sadness you cannot understand happiness. So I think it's very important to feel whatever you're feeling right now. If it's hurt, lost, disappointment, whatever your feelings are, all of them are important. It's an important part of life and you should accept it with open arms, but don't get drowned in it, because obviously that's not a good way to go about life. Don't drown in your feelings. Don't let your feelings control you. Instead, you control how you want to feel. So if you're feeling sad, feel that and get out of it. That's it. Number 6 that I learned is always take pictures of everything, because the moments that are happening right now will never come back. Number 7 lesson is always have faith. It always works out in the end, so have faith. Whatever you're going through, it's not the end of it. Your life is still unfolding, so have faith. Lesson number 8 is chase your dreams. It took me so long to realize that I can have what I want, whatever I want. So I started chasing my dream, and I think you should do that too, because if not now, when? And there's no right time, there's no right moment. The moment is now. Go ahead and chase your dream, whatever it is. If you want to be a ballet dancer or a singer, if you want to be an influencer, or if you want to be a doctor, whatever it is, do it no matter what it is. Lesson number 9 is trust the process. I have experienced this many times. Like, I have felt sad about a few events in my life, and I was like, why is this happening to me? Why am I feeling like this? But in the end, I realized that this was a process, and I just had to trust it. It was working in my favor, and I did not trust it. So that's why it took me a great deal of suffering to reach to that point. But if you trust the process, that will be the most beneficial thing that you ever do for yourself. So trust the process, because the universe has your back. Lesson number 10 is understand the power of the present moment. I have talked about this before also. I am gonna tell you this now too. This is the most important thing you can ever practice in your life, because living in the past or living in the future will not serve you at all. If you live in the past, you're always regretting things. If you're living in the future, you're always worrying about things. So what's the point? The moment is going by right now. So why don't we focus on this moment? Because nothing's really happening in this moment. Like, for example, I'm talking to you guys right now. So this is what is happening right now. And if I constantly think about, oh, I should have done this like this, or why is it not happening the way I want to, it's really not serving me. So why would I want to do that? And I know that this is very hard. I can recommend a book that you can read. It's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He actually teaches you to some extent how to be in the present moment, but I think you have to read it twice, because the first time I read it, it was very new to me. The concept was very new to me, so I had some difficulty understanding it. But the second time around, I understood what he was trying to tell me or tell his readers. So yeah, be in the now. That is the most important thing you can have in your life. Lesson number 11 is, I've learned it I think a few years back, and I stick by it. God will never give you more than you can handle. Always, always. He will not give you something that you can't take care of or deal with. So whatever you're dealing with right now, God knows that you are capable of handling it. Number 12, just breathe. I think sometimes we forget to breathe, like as in not, the normal breathing that we do. It's like whenever you are going through something, like something that is upsetting you or not making you feel good, we just stop. We just completely in that sad moment. But I think that if you just calm yourself down and just breathe, just breathe, it will just flow out, and you'll be able to see how you can manage that situation instead of worrying about it and constantly thinking about what to do. So yeah, I think that is the most important lesson, because there was this one thing I just could not get my mind around, and I was like, this is something that I have to accept, and I was not being able to. So I just said to myself, just breathe. I did that, and it made me feel a lot calmer, a lot more composed. So yeah, go ahead and try that out. If that helps, let me know in the comments. Lesson number 13 is focus on the first step. That is the most important thing. I'm sure the destination is important too, where you're going, where you're reaching, that is also important, but unless you take that first step, you won't be able to take the next step after that, and you won't be able to reach your goal. So focus on what you are gonna do next. Lesson number 14 is spend time with your family and friends. I cannot overemphasize this enough, how important this is, because family and friends and all the people you know will not be around, so you won't be able to spend as much time all your life. So spend time with your family, tell them that you love them. I think that's the most important thing, because I believe that family and friends is power. Number 15, I think this is very common, and I recently started living by it about 3 or 4 years back, is you only live once. So do whatever you want to do. If you want to travel, if you want to have drinks and pass out, if you want to get a garden for yourself, if you want to buy flowers for yourself, if you want to try that guy, go ahead and do that, because you only live once. The 16th lesson is dress like a queen. I used to dress up like a weird owl before, and I realized that that didn't serve me. So I started dressing up, I started exploring my style, and it gave me a lot of confidence, a lot of motivation to do my work, to not procrastinate. So yeah, dress like a queen or a king, whoever is watching this, and just go for it. It doesn't matter where you're going, who sees you, whatever the case may be, dress up. Dress up. Lesson number 17 is a very important one. Walk away from things or people that don't serve you. Lesson number 18 is spend time with yourself. I think this is very important, to learn how to be on your own, to understand what you like when you're not with someone or when you are just by yourself. So take yourself out, go to a date with yourself, see if you want to try out new food, new places. Although with the pandemic and all, you cannot, and I know that many people are living alone as of now, so that might be a difficult thing to do, but I promise you, this is the most important lesson you can ever have in your life. Lesson number 19 is commit to being better every day. Be a better version of yourself every day. Don't compare yourself with others. Compare yourself with how you were yesterday. Lesson number 20 is everything happens for a reason. And I have been a believer of this since I was very young. I have seen many times, it's based on real life events. There was this one event, a sad event, that made me feel like, what's the point of this? Why did it happen to me? But eventually, when I saw my life play out, I realized that that had to happen for this other thing to happen. So yeah, it's all a sequence. Everything is happening for a reason, and the reason is in your favor. Lesson number 21 is don't forget to take into account how far you've come. You've come a long way. You weren't here a year ago. It may happen that you haven't reached your goal yet, or you're still working on it, but all the achievements that you've made so far should also be taken into consideration and should also be celebrated. Lesson number 22, we have the power to change our lives. Lesson number 23 is compliment yourself. I know it's a bit self-obsessed. I think people might think that it's pretty self-obsessed, but I think it's important to compliment yourself, because I'll tell you one incident about me. So there was this time when I was really skinny and people used to tell me like, oh my god, you're so skinny, why don't you eat, you're gonna fly away, you're a matchstick. So many things people have said to me, and it used to make me feel bad. I used to tell myself, oh my god, I'm not looking beautiful because I'm so thin. Every time I used to wear a sari or something Indian, it wouldn't look good on me as much as Western outfits. So I used to feel very upset. And since people told me all those comments, I used to tell myself that too, and that reflected on my health, my body. So I switched it a couple of years back, and now I cannot get enough of myself. I cannot overemphasize how important it is to compliment yourself. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you're in perfect health. You look good in everything you wear. If you are skinny or if you are fat, it doesn't matter. You are working hard. My life changed. I now love my body. I love how I look. I'm not so skinny anymore. I don't know how that happened, how I changed, but I'm not skinny and I love how I look. So yeah, compliment yourself. Lesson number 24. Okay, this is the last one. I've kept the best one for the end. So, are you ready? Are you ready? You will not have today ever again. Have you made it worthwhile? Ask yourself this and I'll leave you to it. So there you go, guys. Those were the 24 lessons I've learned over the years. Obviously, it was not a very smooth journey. I had to go through a lot of things which I may share eventually. But yeah, these were tough lessons that I had to learn for myself, and I hope it helped you to some extent. I can't believe I'm already 24, but I'm grateful for all the lessons I've learned over the span of these 24 years. Thank you for all the lessons, for all the events that happened in my life, and I want to thank you for watching it so far. I love you. Bye.